What's up? What's up? I'm going live again. If you guys want to hang out, I'm up late, can't sleep, so figure I'd come out here and hang out with you guys. Mm. Oh, this is so good. Oh, where's my? That's over there. Oh, whoa, hey, what's up, guys? Come in and chat with the big old guy, the name. Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. Oh. There's markers over here. Hey guys, sorry, I'm digging through stuff in my garage, trying to get stuff organized. Can't sleep, so oh, there's my hook blades. Okay, sweet. So I'm just messing around here, organizing stuff. Personal stock of my. I'm a fiber technician, so I buy tools and stuff. This is a low divot tool. Watch this, guys. So, oh, pull this thing out. Here, check this out. You guys will like this. Well, maybe. Let me get supplied. This here is called a divot tool, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's like a little. You put fiber optics in it. I can go out in the field and cut a fiber optic, like a fiber, out of a can, splice into, splice the connector onto it, and hook or put it in here, and put it, and then I have an OTDR, it's like a computer, and I can like I can receive all the data that's coming out of it and stuff like that, and I can see like the light where it's going. I can send and receive data on it if I wanted to, and it's pretty cool. I can hook it up to a splitter and nobody would know I was even on it. You know, that's what's scary. You can just buy that stuff for like, OTDR. Well, that's kind of expensive. I mean, you're gonna pay a few grand, like 10 grand for an OTDR. Maybe a used one. You can probably find a used shitty one for cheap, but some of those you can't do nothing with them. You can just do little things like shoot the fiber if it's down. You can't shoot live fiber with OTDR. It scrambles the light, and you can't shoot. It won't even let you. It'll burn up your OTDR laser if you try to do it a lot. Celeste, the Trekkie, what's up, Celeste? Hey, welcome in. Sorry, I'm boring talking about fiber. I'm a fiber tech, so I hook up all the infrastructure for like cell phone towers and internet for people. I build all the backbone for like Verizon, T-Mobile. I make sure all the AEP, all their substations can talk to each other with fiber optics, and we're forever building infrastructure and running cable, splicing them. It's fun. I love it. Easy work. You get paid good money, good benefits, stuff like that. I work crazy hours, so I'm either up late, up all day, up for 36 hours straight. Sometimes at work. My longest outage was 36 hours. But a lot of them are like 20 hours or 10 hours, or sometimes, depending on what happened, it could be a couple days before you could get it, and then we have to go home and come back, or sometimes we're not allowed to leave. It's emergency stuff like hospitals stuff go down. If a hospital goes down, that's life and death right there. So we stay on site, make sure everything gets up. We'll run temp cables and try to get them up quickly and until everything gets worked, and then we'll bring them down again and put them back up on the original one once we get it rebuilt. It's pretty fun. Well, you guys, how you doing, Celeste? You still in here? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I think we're you go on a lot of scratcher channels, don't you, Celeste? I'm good. In between jobs right now, so I'm looking for a new job right now. The last company wasn't very good. It was a terrible. They had a lot of like liberal people in there, and there was all complainers and stuff. And they would, it was just not good. I had to get out of there. They're just all they every we had meetings every day about people. You gotta watch what you say. You can't talk these weird stories, and we're all guys. We have like two chicks in there, and they're all liberal. They're both black, very racist people, and they're trying to get a paycheck, and it's bull crap. Yeah, I thought so, Celeste. I know your name, Trekkie. That's easy to remember. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm in a lot of scratcher channels and stuff, bingo channels too. I'm sure you've seen my name if you even remember my name. It's easy to remember mine, I think. KillerRedDuck. But yeah, I just want to come live, talk to you guys. See what's going on in your lives. How you? If you have any questions or want to know any answers, I'm pretty pretty cultured and pretty. I've done every job you can do. Roofing, construction, carpenter. I used to build houses and drive forklift. I used to load trailers for Forward Air, if you have ever heard of them. Joe, yeah, I think that's exactly right. Yep, Joe's channel for sure. Yep, Scratching Lotto. Jack. Yep, I love that guy. Joe's awesome. But yeah, that last company I worked for, man, they were just garbage. So, Queen Latifah, KillerRedDuck. Heck yeah. Nolan Maxwell, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I quit my job. I had to leave. They were a bunch of liberal idiots in there, always tattling on people. Every day we had a meeting about, oh, you can't talk about these, we're a bunch of guys working. We have a couple women working for us. They happen to be black women, and I feel like they're only there to catch a lawsuit on somebody because they're all forever telling on people. Like we'll work and we'll be, joking with each other. We joke all day and have fun and do our job. And these girls are, they don't even do shit. They're making TikToks and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? They don't even work. And I'm trying to explain to these people, like, they hired them because we need people to help us, like pull cable and stuff. And guess what? They don't do shit. So yeah, I left. I'm done. I can't deal with that shit. We would be like joking around, like, hey, dude, get down in the hole and fucking get that fiber out of there. And he'd be like, fuck you, dude. I'd be like, get down there, dude. I'm gonna bury your ass in the fucking woods or something, And she'd be like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like, go next to the reel and watch the cable come off that reel. Make sure it doesn't get hung up. Nobody needs to do that. That it never gets hung up. But we make up little jobs for them to do to get them away from us. We'll do like gay stuff, like hey bud, you got a nice ass. Your ass looks good today, brubby. And them girls be like, oh, they're making sexual remarks, and we're just fucking having fun, joking with each other, like it's stupid. I can't believe it. And these girls, oh, these guys, we're like, we're having fun. We're a family here. We're joking with each other. We're like brothers out here. You can either join us and have fun, and we'll protect you out here and make sure you have a good time and teach you this job, or they want to complain and not do shit. So, but they kept them. They fired two guys. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm quit. I'm out. I won't tell you the name of the company, but yeah, terrible, terrible. Yeah, one guy got fired because he was joking around. he told another guy something about it was a gay little joke or something, and yeah, they got super offended. Oh, they're out here making these sexual remarks. I can't work next to these people, and yep, fired him. Said no, zero tolerance for that shit. They said. I'm like, what the fuck? They were joking around, man. We have fun out here. These girls are nothing but fucking trouble. They're trying to sue you guys. They actively said they fired one guy. He was working with a girl, and he made jokes with her all day. Tried, she was laughing at the jokes. She laughed all day. They had fun actually. He said it was like they were good friends. He said he felt like she's coming around, and at the end of the day, she was trying to get him to give her like money for a new wig. She wanted like $100, and guess what? He's like, oh, why don't you take me out to dinner? You need to take me to like Longhorn Steakhouse and get a steak, buy me steak dinner. And he's like, no, I'm not doing none of that for you. You know what I mean? You're a weirdo. And she's like, well, all right, I'm glad someone have to tell on you then. I'm like, he said, stupid. That's dumb as fuck. They get, so she brushes it off, he brushes it off. And later on the day, they get back at the end of the day. And she goes in, tells the manager, like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to tell on him. And the manager's like, what do you do now? And she's like, well, you know, he's supposed to feed me today, and guess what? I'm still hungry. And he's like, huh. And she called HR on him, got him fired for making all kinds of weird remarks and stuff. Stupid as fuck. Yep, I'm out. I'm done with that shit. I can't stand people. She's just making shit up, trying to, get the white guys to buy her lunch and give her money and make her shut up. She stole $20 from me too. She stole $20 from me. They didn't do shit to her. Well, we just have to bear the job. I'll just go somewhere else and do it. I won't work with the girls anymore. I won't work with a woman in my trade because it's always a liability. Because she could just say whatever, and the guy is fucked. Doesn't matter. I could scream at the top of my lungs, she's a liar, liar, liar. And whatever she says goes. It doesn't matter. You can't fight it. A woman's always right, and a man is always wrong. It's unbelievable. And the employers, they don't even give a fuck. They'll replace you right now. Replace you right. They hired me on to be to run the whole show. They put me, they hired me to teach all their guys how to splice fiber. They hired a black girl to help us pull cable, and she knows nothing. They hired her to learn. And she's trying to get everybody fired. It's unbelievable. I don't know how companies can operate that way, and they just don't give a fuck. That's so sad. They'll throw away everybody just to protect this one, person that's trying to get a paycheck. It's unreal. It will be cost effective to fire her, give her $50,000, and send her out the fucking door. She'd be happier than fuck. Thought she hit jackpot. And guess what? It'd still be cheaper than firing all your people just to appease that one fucking racist black person. That's what pisses you off. It's not changing. You know what, Nolan Maxwell? I don't see it changing. I see it getting worse. Everybody's scared to fucking say anything wrong, because everybody's offended. I'm so sick of that. People can be offended. That's not against the law. And apparently it's changing to be against the law to say anything. Our freedom of rights are to speak freely. We have the freedom of speech. We can say whatever we want. As long as you're not threatening people and stuff, I guess. But no, you don't. Not with the employers. Not with your job, you don't. We have this freedom of speech when we're at home sometimes. Because whatever you say at home, like me talking right now, it could prevent me from getting a job because I'm complaining about this. It's what's bullshit. But I'm against it. I don't give a fuck. I'll simply not work. I don't give a fuck. I'll make money one way or another. It is. It's because everybody's offended. Everybody's afraid to offend. I don't give a fuck if you're offended. You know what I mean? And I'm living my life that way. I'm old school as fuck. I don't care if you're offended. Go fucking home and be offended. I'm not getting fired because you're a piece of shit. I'm if I offend you, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to get fired over it. Fuck you. I can say I'm sorry in the face, but these companies, they just want to look at you and fire you because they don't give a fuck. They'd rather just solve the problem by getting rid of you, you know? And then guess what? She's going to go on and do it again, get another guy fired, and they don't give a fuck. Huh. Unreal. Pisses me off. Sorry, guys, I'm eating beef jerky. About to choke and die. I have a thyroid problem. It's hard for me to swallow. Ugh. Yeah, it sucks, man. This country needs to get its balls back and start, telling people what's right. You're not, this whole gay thing and this whole fucking bullshit about the gays. I get all that, I don't care if you're gay or not. Just take it back to your fucking house. I don't want my child to see you in the fucking street naked, kissing some fucking, making out with some dude, fucking jacking him off, walking down the street, Why do we have to fucking look at it? I don't want to look at it. I'm not out there fucking licking my girl's fucking pussy in the fucking on a park bench at downtown, like what the fuck? Ugh. Just keep it in your fucking house and bedroom, man. I don't give a fuck. You want to do your furry shit and travel in your furry costume to a party or whatever? I don't give a fuck, what you do. Just keep it away from my kids. You don't have to be all out in the fucking. That's what should be fucking illegal. I don't have any gay friends personally. I used to work for I used to do landscaping, and my boss, he owned the company. He was a homosexual gay man, but he wasn't flamboyant about it. You know what I mean? He didn't even talk about it, which is cool. Hey, we knew he was gay. We met his boyfriend. We would go out to company, dinners and stuff, and it was all fine. They didn't, they would kiss, when they left, they kissed or whatever, and that's fine. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're gay. I just don't want you in the street, fucking naked, fucking, being all fucking gay and shit. Like, God, it's okay to show a little bit of affection, kiss your man walking out the door of a hotel or whatever you're doing. You want to have a little smooch, that's fine. But do we have to be in the street naked, fucking jerking each other off, trying to put it in everybody's face? Oh, gay, gay, gay. No, we don't. We don't have to do that. Lesbian friends? No. I've turned a few girls lesbian. Actually, I do have one friend. I used to date this girl from Florida, and she was a nice girl. She's a cool girl, and she turned lesbian. And we still keep in touch. I still talk with her and stuff. She's actually married. She married that woman, I think. But I don't know. I don't know what the laws are on it, but I do have, I guess, a couple lesbian friends. Girls I went to high school, I dated before in high school, they turned lesbian before. It's kind of weird. I've turned a lot of girls lesbian. I don't know if I'm too good or not good enough. Yep, once you have me, you might as well go be lesbian because you never have another man like me, baby. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's easy to get offended. I get it, but I mean, stop being offended by dumb shit. I don't know why me talking shit, a perfect stranger talking shit to you, right? If I'm talking shit to you, do you have to be? Oh, I'm gonna go home and cry. No, just why are you listening to some random fucking idiot? You know, he's trying to hurt you, and you're letting him hurt you. I don't get it. Fuck, I don't get it. And why are we even trying to hurt each other? I don't get that either. Greenland. My thoughts on Greenland is I don't know why we want Greenland. I don't know why America wants to mess with Greenland. I guess we want it for strategic military reasons, probably, to better guard the North Seas. But I think it'd be all right to acquire. If they're wanting to sell and become American territory, I have no problem with it. But I don't agree if we go up there and try to just take it. I don't agree with just taking it, but if they want to join us and be a territory, I think that'd be all right. Um, I mean, we got the Puerto Rican territory. We kind of own Puerto Rico, kind of, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we could do something like that. I think we should still honor the people of Greenland. There's about what, 35 to 55,000 people there. Well, hey man, if a joke goes too far and you become the butt of it. I've been the butt of jokes my whole life. I grew up with brothers, I had two brothers. And my dad even, my dad would joke with us. He would my brothers, I thought I was gay fucking until I was like 12 years old because my older brother would, tell me I was gay and I was adopted and you know what I mean? Um, I've been knocked out. He knocked me out one time. He broke a tree branch. He hit a branch up against a tree, and the tree wasn't very thick or nothing. There was like a little tree, and it broke, and it spun around and hit me in the back of the head. And when I woke up, I was I didn't remember a whole bunch. I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, oh man, you just got dropped off by aliens, man. They turned you gay. I was like 9 or 10 when it was stupid. I've been the butt of jokes. I did grow up, and it's fine. It's totally funny. That was so funny, dude. For like a week, he thought made me think that. But I had other friends were out there when it happened. They told me what happened. You know what I mean? He hit a tree, and I fucking hit me right in the back of the head, knocked me clean out. I went face down in the dirt. My brother was a dickhead, and I grew up fine. You know what I mean? Sure, it changed me at the time. You know what I mean? But I didn't do anything gay per se. You know what I mean? I didn't go jerk off dudes after that. The next day or something. If I was the only child, I don't think my outlook. Well, honestly, my outlook probably would be different because I wouldn't have the influence of my older brother and younger brother. But I grew up in like we fought. We fist fought. Me and my brothers fight all the time. I mean? We fucking grew up. It was a fight club, bud. We would beat each other up. I'm so good at street fighting right now because of that. If I didn't have my brothers, I probably would have been an athlete, to be honest with you. But I had a hard life. My mom was a drug addict, and my dad worked. He worked nights at a warehouse called, it's Yellow Freight in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. UFC. To be honest with you, I probably could. Back when I was a juvenile, um, I used to train for that very thing. It was not UFC. No UFC was back then. It was in the 90s, but in early 2000s. But UFC wasn't a thing. But we did do MMA fights and stuff as a youth, and I was undefeated. I mean, I was good. I'm still good. I'm 37 right now. I could probably join UFC and do all right. Well, I have a daughter, and she doesn't like when I fight. I have anger issues. To be honest with you, I do have anger issues, and just from my upbringing and stuff, it's affected my life highly. I've always been a hothead, and I think that's one of the reasons I didn't want to join the UFC because I feel like that would have heightened my aggression, and I didn't need it heightened. To be honest with you, I idle at 80. I used to idle at 80 anyway. I'm on medicine for that now. Cain Velasquez has a daughter. Yeah, I get that, and that's good for him. But if Cain Velasquez didn't fight, he'd be a nobody. Fucking, probably working on a farm somewhere and not making no money. So he's doing what he can. for his family, and I get that. But I can do other things to make money, and I don't have to subject myself to that. And my daughter to the violence, till she's older. I might join in and when I'm 45, when she's 18 or something. Who knows? Never too late in life. I still feel young. I feel in my heart, I feel like I'm 20, dude. You know what I mean? So, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I have a six pack right now. You know what I mean? Ken Velasquez. I don't even know really who that is. I know the name, kind of, but. I mean, I'm undefeated in a small town, fucking upbringing, buddy. There was like 200 kids in my graduating class in high school. I'm from Perry County, Ohio. You know what I mean? Pretty drug ridden and violent. You know, I'm undefeated in a small town, and there's some bad motherfuckers around. I'll tell you that much. We are some hilljack country fucks, dude. Perry County is the moonshine capital of Ohio. Down in New Straitsville, Ohio. Perry County. Look it up. Pretty funny. I am good at fighting. Yeah. I can fight. I got iron fists. Iron. I used to be a power lifter in high school. That's what I wanted to be professionally. Yeah. I was about 235 pounds in high school. And guess what? Guess what, Nolan? I could bench press by the time I was in high school. I could bench 25 pounds, which is a school record. But guess what? The coach of the football team was my weight class instructor, and his son had the bench press record at that school, and he wanted me to play football for him, and I didn't play because he wouldn't let me play the positions that I wanted to, and he kicked me out of the weight room when I tried to break the school record that year. He made sure nobody could max. It was the first year in the history of Sheridan that he wouldn't allow people to do their max reps, so I wouldn't be able to break the school record. I don't need the ring, girls, man. I'm married. You know what I mean? I'm taken, buddy. I'm married to a beautiful woman. Yep, my wife's gorgeous. Here, I'll show you a picture of her. Let me find one. Oh, right here. Well, get off there. Why is that so hard? Let me dust her off. Here's a picture of my wife. She's a big gal. Thick gal. But, yep, beautiful woman I got. I don't live in the past, buddy. Yeah, I was just telling you stories of my life. I could be an MMA fighter for sure. But I'm 37 now. You know what I mean? It's not been a focus of my life for a long time. Yeah, I was at Old Saloon. Yep, for sure. Do you know when you go to like county fairs or state fairs, they have a booth. You can get a picture in when you wear the old timey clothes. That's what that kind of was. She was pregnant with my daughter at that time. A very special picture of mine, actually. Yep. back before we got married. We were, well, no, we were married actually in that picture. We had our baby a year after we got married. We've been married for 11, 12 years now. I've known her since middle school. Yep, it was a old saloon little trailer type deal from the fair. Pretty cool, you know. But yep, what you got going on, Nolan? Nolan, are you good at fighting, buddy? You need to learn how to hand fight. Fight with just your hands, okay? You got to do it. No, my wife doesn't work. I'm a breadwinner. I do. I bring the money in. She takes care of the kids in the house and does all the appointments and makes the house run and pays all the bills and buys all the groceries and does the housewife stuff for me, for our family. I'm a fiber technician. I make about 100 grand a year, so I make like $35 an hour, you know, and work a lot of overtime. If I just work 40, I bring home like $75,000 gross anyway. But I'm buying a house. I own almost. I got like 9 years left on my mortgage, and I own a house. And we bought this house 10 years ago, and I own it in 9 more or 8 more. No, I don't do. I'm not going to college. I'll never do the college. Um, I could. I'm smart enough. I've done my own research. Whatever I want to do in life, I could do. I don't need college for that. I don't care if she goes to college. Honestly, if my daughter would wants to go to college, I'll definitely pay for her college and make sure she goes to a good one. I'll pay it off in full, whatever she needs to do. What I'm doing is buying a house for my daughter to have. Once my daughter's of age, I'll put this house that I'm buying in her name. My daughter's 10 years old right now. I don't care if she goes to school. I'd rather her get like a trade job, maybe be what I do as a fiber technician. Um, and I eventually want to start my own company. My own fiber splicing company is what I want to do. But once I own my house, I'll be able to take loans out and buy my own gear, buy a bucket truck, a trailer to work out of, and splice fiber on the road. By maybe, my first year, I'll hire one guy. Once I start get my own equipment, have one guy help me, and I'll train one guy. Then eventually, I'll have him take over the truck and trailer, and I'll buy another truck and trailer set up for myself, and then get two more guys, one with him and then one with me. We'll run two trucks. We always have two guys for safety, so. Well, if my daughter marries, I'd like him to be a good-hearted man, um, a strong-willed man. I hope somebody that she is interested in is um, somebody that would protect her and love her and not want to cheat and hurt her in any way. Somebody like me, I feel like I'm gonna look for qualities like I have. I would never cheat on my wife. My wife would never cheat on me. We're very traditional in our values. We don't believe in God. I don't believe in a God. If my daughter wants to believe in God, and she does believe in heaven, um, we allow her to believe in heaven. And if it comes time she wants to learn about Jesus, I will let her do that. I don't care if she wants to believe in God or not. I wouldn't say atheist. Um, I don't believe that there's an all creator, that I don't believe in there's one being that created us and he's just over top watching everything unfold and intervening when he feels like it or whatever. And um, I believe what we believe and well, I don't know about my wife, but I believe, well, I'm sure she believes the same as well, but I believe that everybody in the world is of one being. I believe that we are God as a species. And you know how we have all doppelgangers, guys that look like us? You, Nolan, have a fucking guy out there, probably six, seven, eight, nine, 10 guys out there that look exactly like you in just subtle, unsubtle ways, right? I believe that we're all one God living out every possible scenario to get a better understanding of what human life is. So every experience, this we are all God and living every experience that you have, whether it be getting raped or that guy's getting murdered. I think we're all learning how to feel for an for a being. We're all a being, right? We're all one guy living out all the experiences. So you know what I mean. If I get shot, you know, if I get shot in the heart, it's because God, the species wanted to feel what it was like to get killed by being shot in the heart. You get it? Do you understand that? I guess it's hard for me to explain, but I believe the human population. I'm out of my mind. Yeah, right, bro. I feel like that is what the human species is. Is we're all one being. So if I hurt you, it's going to make me hurt in my heart, right? That's what being a good person is. That's your moral compass. If I hurt you, I kind of feel hurt myself. It's because you have hurt me. But if I do good to you, if I go out, like I play scratchers. So if I win, like the other day I won $50 and the cashier was having a bad day, I gave him the whole $50. And dude, he was so happy. He thanked me so hard. He wanted to give me a hug. He needed that money. He needed that $50. Dude, that made me feel so good in my heart, you know. And because I felt his joy, we connected on a hyper scale level. You know what I mean? He did hug me when we touched and hugged, dude, it was like we became one being for a second. And it felt so good. So that's what I believe. That made me feel good. He felt great. But if I would have took that $50 and told him, man, you're having a bad day, fuck you, dude. Why were you an asshole to me? You know what I mean? That would have hurt me too. We would have both been fucking hurt. So yeah, I feel like that's so. Imagine getting raped, as a child. You know what I mean? Imagine what your life's going to end up like. You know what I mean? You might become a drug addict later. You might become a chomo yourself or a psychopath yourself later. I think that's God living out those experiences to get a all-knowing better idea of what feelings are and what it is to feel heartache and feel those feelings. As sad as it is, if you believe in God, God did that for a reason, right? You believe God, she that happened for a specific reason. If you believe in God, because God works in mysterious ways, right? Well, there's nothing more mysterious than figuring out what it feels like to have been molested happening. Because I feel if you do that to a kid, you're a moral piece of shit and you deserve to die immediately. Like you should be hung in the street for that. If you're a serial killer, you deserve to be killed. That's but at the same time, as a human, we don't understand God's plan. But God's plan is to feel what it is to live. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. We're all one being, you know what I mean? Gathering into our God to know what it feels like to have heartache. What if God is he's an omnipotent being. He built the universe, right? He doesn't he's all he doesn't know everything. He's learning. He's trying to gather information himself. So he's trying to figure out what it is to feel love and feel hate. You know, that's what hell is. We're in hell right now as a human species, but we're God, and we're battling evil, and we're gathering feelings. You know, that's what I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So that's kind of my moral grounding right there. When I do good, I feel good. When I do evil, I feel bad. When I die, I become one of my alter egos. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm reborn, or maybe I'm gone. You know what I mean? Once I die, God got all the details of my life. He knows all the feelings. He knows everything about my life. He knows how I felt during my life. He knows the good in my heart or the evil in my heart. However I lived. If you lived a bad life, you know, and he liked the details or didn't, you know, learned what he wanted to learn, he eradicated it. You know what I mean? And you're reborn and it happens again, or someone new or a new whole new feeling comes out. You know what I mean? Somebody who knows what it's like to be a king, or somebody, you know, who knows? Maybe reincarnation happens, or maybe you're just gone. I'm not sure. Maybe you go back to God and have a conversation with him, and you get to choose what happens to you. Maybe, you know, or maybe, you know, when you die, you're reborn immediately. Who knows? That's how I feel, I guess. But yeah, you do good, you feel good. Do evil, you deserve to die, and you probably will die, depending on what crime you commit, I guess. But I feel that in my heart. You know what I mean? When I sit down and think about it, when I think about a serial killer, I kind of I picture myself as that serial killer and what I would do and maybe how I would feel. Try to put myself in their shoes and, you know, what would my next steps be, type of stuff. And I kind of get into the mindset of it. You know what I mean? I feel like I could go out, snatch one up, and do it. But that's just all feeling. You know what I mean? I feel like I can connect with one guy of a serial killer, you know what I mean, and try to understand what's happening. You know what I mean? You can kind of, when I look at somebody and their face and their little ticks in their face, I can kind of feel how they're feeling because I can, you know, put my brain and my face into those ticks and see how it feels. You know what I mean? I'm real in tune to feeling and noticing little small ticks. I was a quiet child. I'm still kind of quiet. As much, you know, I'm talking a whole lot right here, but normally my mouth is shut and I'm listening. You know, I'm a listener, and I can, you know, I know how you're feeling. I know if you're trying to deceive me immediately. You know what I mean? Because I can read small ticks and human behavior. A detective? I don't know. Probably, yeah. I mean, I can look at a scenario. I could look at, you know, I could look at a crime scene and be able to tell you um, what it is, what happened, maybe if it was a scuffle from the surrounding area. I could tell you kind of what happened. Yeah, definitely could. Here, I'll be right back. Hold on. If you ask that question, that's fun. Watch this. Sorry it took so long. Check this out. See this evidence bag right here? This is like a game that we got my daughter for Christmas, and she like has this whole crime lab set up in our basement, and we have a nice finished basement in my house, and she likes to play detective, and we'll set up like crime scenes with her set. But we found this thing right here, and we can solve a bunch of crimes with this packet in here. It has like crime scene photos and and stuff like that. It's a cold case from like, it says 1989 on it. So this thing right here is really fun. We do these all the time now that we found these. It's a lot of fun. If you have kids, try it out. It's super fun. It's kind of like Clue, but as a detective type of thing. And we get into it. We play characters and everything. She has this lab coat. We got her this lab coat and stuff. And yeah, we're all into that, buddy. We're all into the detective scenes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. For sure it is. I love it. We have a lot of fun. Mm. But yeah, definitely could be a. What did you retract here, bro? But yeah, it's fun. Anyway. Mm. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. A lot. Mm. How would you? Nine 911. Oh, that's funny, guys. Oh, you're gonna like this pool. Oh man. Oh, I put a B on it. Sorry. How do I get rid of this? Is it always on your screen, guys? Or drag here to end pool. I don't want to end it. Oh, we can small it. Oh, okay, right here. Okay, let's do it right like that. Oh, ah, it's crooked. Stupid. What the heck? What the heck? Uh oh. What did I do? Okay, is it off? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? How did? Oh no. Oh no, guys. How do? Oh my God. How do you turn this off? Off? Oh, okay, cool. Jeez Louise. What? What? What do you mean? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no, guys. What the heck? Oh, guys. Why is my head huge? What? Uh-oh, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. What the heck, man? Oh no. Oh no. How do you turn it off? Oh, excuse me. Oh my Lana. How do you turn it off? Oh my god. Oh no. Bum bum bum. Coming at you live from the Alien Files from 1994. Come get some from the duck. Gonna let you know how life is going, and I'm gonna give you all the details if you can hang on to your seats, because it's gonna be crazy here. Roar! Don't tell me you're leaving again. I'll come back to you. Oh my god. Oh, bum bum bum. The old man, he said, motherfuckers, they got me again. But they ain't gonna get me next time. Because guess what, baby? I'm the devil. Roar! I'm him from Mexico. Hey, I'm from the hills of West Virginia. And I'll kill you. I'll kill you dead. Don't come back here around these parts, boy. Because guess what? This is murder. And I've had bodies bigger than yours, boy. And I'll do it again. Dun dun dun. Oh my god, it's heating up, boy. Don't come back here again. Because you know why? I'm crazy. And we'll do it over and over and over again. Guess what? And it's been said that he has not come back around them parts. He was too scared, petrified even. But maybe, just maybe, I went to him. Ah, 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 ah. And then guess what? He did go. He did go to them. And it was terrible. Somebody called 911. He went in, he ripped his head off, clean off. Guess what? It was easy for him. It was so easy. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Come back for part 2. Oh, that went crazy. That was hard, wasn't it? You gotta check that out, guys. Oh my god, nobody was in here for that, really? It was one of my other personalities, man. No, I'm just kidding. It was funny. If you want more of that, let me know. Tell me down in the comments section how much you want more of that under this video if you ever do watch it. And guess what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll come for you. Just joking. Or am I? Guys, that ain't funny. Come back. Come back here. How's come nobody likes me? Oh my god, I'm so offended. I'm calling HR on you. I'm just joking. Huh. What kind of animal would do that? I know. Some of them happen to be African American or whatever they want to be called in America. Lazy good for nothing bitches. I don't know. What do you guys think? It pisses me off. Can't go to work and joke around with your fellow colleagues without them fucking wanting to throw you in jail over it. It's bullshit. Bullshit. American bullshit. Oh, America. America. There's goddamn blimey Americans. The goddamn blimey Americans are over there pissed off again. Making America great is pissing them off again. Well, good. Let's get all these illegalers out of here first, and then we'll go over there and get some of them Americans fucking piss them off again, and I'll come back again, and we will tell you what's happening again, and then again, and then again. Oh my land, guys, I dropped a whole lot of shit on the ground. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to do that on the air. I hope you will forgive me. I'm over here fiddling with shit. Well, I'm trying to pack one up. You know what I mean? A little bit of blessings in today, as my buddy Odin would say. Which I haven't been able to catch him live here for some reason. I always miss it somehow. Even with Joe, I miss Joe's all the time too, because I'm like I don't know. I'm on all the time, but I'm never on when he's on. You know, it's weird. Like, how is that possible? For two different people, that's crazy. That's what's crazy. Nobody wants to talk to me, and what the fuck's going down tonight? Come back, Nolan Maxwell. Come talk to me. I can be a detective, motherfucker. Jesus. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to catch y'all on the flip flop side. Nobody wants to play with me. Nobody loves KillerRedDuck. KillerRedDuck's the main motherfucker. Gonna give you some if you come knock up. Quack, 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 quack. Quacking out. Here it is. KillerRedDuck's quacking out for the night of January, whatever the date is today. I feel like it's 2:30 in the morning. January 14th. America the Beautiful is on TV live with KillerRedDuck. And then one day, KillerRedDuck came back around town. And guess what? He was crazy. And then one day, KillerRedDuck said, holy shit, there's nobody here to testify. What are you talking? Oh, hello. I didn't know anybody came in here. I was in here making up stories. Guys, I've been writing stuff down. Probably not a good thing because I have crazy thoughts. Check this out. I have a stand-up routine idea and some books. What's pissing everybody off? I'm going to run it past you guys, all right? If you guys would come in here. Talk to Daddy. Daddy Duck, baby, let me tell you what's going down. Going downtown, looking live like a frown. Putting everybody up downtown. Everybody's looking down, everybody's looking round. Everybody wants to talk. Oh my God, what the fuck? Can you hear me live? Can you hear me right? Can you tell me what you're gonna do on a Monday night? That was not good. I'm sorry, guys. Huh? Tell this fucking woman to shut the fuck up. Oh, my neck's been killing me, guys. Oh, why? Oh, why does it hurt? Oh, but I did write some stuff down for stand-up routine or maybe even a book idea. I don't know what you guys were going to think about it, but I'll give you some stuff. It's kind of ramblings, you know. I'm a rambler if you haven't noticed. My brain never stops, like never stops. But we need to have a talk about how we want to change our minds about living in America. Guess what? Chapter 7, verse 1. We want to change. We want to ban and delete all laws. We need to reevaluate what is truly important. Let us read the gospel. All right, we need to trim the fat, so to speak, from our existence. Outdated and stupid laws need to go. Chapter 6, verse 9. Laws we have to rewrite. We have to do things or at least overhaul what's there. We cannot let these laws get out of hand. It's no longer free here in America. We have to change. Look, all right, verse 6, chapter 1. We have to rewrite. The government is supposed to do only a few things to make America safe, housed, healthy, smart, and fed. I don't have any. What else should they be doing? But America, change with us. You have to go get a job. Go find something to do, whether it be starting your own business, helping the society. Um, you can do lawnmower jobs, yard work. Uh, you can clean windows. You can roof. You can build decks. You can build fences. You can go out and go to any farm. Every farmer is hiring. They need a guy. Every one of them. All right, every single one of them. Some of them need more than one guy. Hmm. But yeah, dude, we should all be working a job, no matter what your skill level. Job or service you provide, you choose what job there is based off products built to a certain quality. You got to make shit good. We cannot be building shit that won't last. We're killing the environment by using. Everything should last forever. You know, the tire companies, they have a tire that will never wear. It's a perfect tire. You will never have tire problems ever again. But guess what? They can't make money by selling them once. Why is that? Why are we so fucking greedy? You know what I mean? Why can't they sell us a tire and then move on to something else? Why don't they sell us the best seat that's ever been invented for a safety seat in a car? And then they can move on. Well, look at the dashboard. It's amazing again. And then move on. You know what I mean? Let's make shit good again. I don't understand. Quality, high quality as permanent things, and we can get rid of all this bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, golly. Do you agree with me here, or am I fucking just stupid? I guess I'm stupid. You know what I mean? What's pissing everybody off these days? One thing for sure, everything is an act in the world today. It's crazy. People don't know what it is to live anymore, and that's what's crazy to me. You know, living used to matter, and it doesn't anymore. And it's hard for me. It's hard for me to live in a world that nobody can have any fucking self-respect for. Nobody has it anymore. We've lost all of our self-respect, all of our safety, we've lost all of our skills, our want to survive, our need to survive. If any one of us has dropped off, any one of you, I should say, because I'd be great, because I've honed my skills. But if any one of you were dropped off in the woods somewhere, none of you'd survive more than 30 days. You'd never survive more than 2 weeks, probably. I mean, how long would you be able to survive? Just dropped off. You know, maybe you was lucky enough to carry a knife, because most people don't. Some people do. Those ones would be probably a little bit longer to survive. I'd give them 3 to 4 weeks max. A knife is a huge advantage. You should all carry knives everywhere you go. Swimming, you should have a knife around you at all times in your life. If you're going on an adventure, a hike, anything, you need a knife, a good solid knife, and you will be ahead of the game, fuck, 100-fold. It's crazy. You gotta live life based on what if. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if you break down traveling and nothing's around for 100 miles? And I've been places like that. There's not a gas station, a farm, a fucking house for 100 miles. What are you gonna do? You're broke down. You know, maybe reception, maybe not. You know, who knows? No cars travel it very often. You'll be lucky if one goes by in the next 2 days, 3 days. Are you going to be able to survive? No. Probably not, huh? You have no water, probably. You don't keep rations in the car for emergencies. You should always have a week's worth of food in the car, non perishables. something to get by. Fruits, maybe a can of raviolis, some sort of spam or canned meat, crackers, shit like that. Salts. You need to think about this shit, guys. Come on. Hmm. One day, one day, when it ends, when the lights go out, because no infrastructure can stand all these EMP attacks that's probably coming our way. When they drop nukes over our atmosphere and destroy all of our electronics somehow, your cars won't start, you know, you're gonna have to go outside and forage for food. You're gonna have to, because the grocery stores are no longer going to be able to have any perishables because guess what? There's no fucking power anymore. We have to rebuild all of the infrastructure, and that's going to take years. There's going to be widespread famine, widespread deaths, widespread fucking anarchy. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to be prepared for these scenarios, because it could very well happen at any time. Our infrastructure is so fucking overloaded with all these data centers we are building left and right every day because I'm splicing the fiber in them. These things suck power. They got to build they got to build a nuclear power plant just to even have these data centers. All Columbus, Ohio is full of them. We are a data center farm here. Um, we're turning all of our farmland into solar fields now. It's unfucking real what we're doing in this world. I can't believe it. And, nobody gives a shit. Hell, it makes more profit for the farm to sell it off to rent, lease the land for the solar farms, than it is to grow crop and food for us. What if you're not growing crops anymore and you're just growing fucking solar panels? How are you going to eat? How are you going to survive? You better start making plans to find a place that you can grow a garden, because you're going to have to start supplying your own food. Learn how to learn how to fucking, preserve shit. You're gonna need it, guys. We're all gonna need it. You need to stock up on squash seeds, bruh. Squash seeds and fucking pumpkins, bud. Oh. I'm trying to learn how to grow potatoes right now, actually, because I can't live without potatoes in my life. There's just no fucking way around it. I'm trying to acquire some farmland so I could house a few cattle. You know what I mean? Like get a bull, couple bulls. Try to just get a couple bulls and 10 cow and let them have at her, and hopefully they all get pregnant and everything flows in a nice motion. Kill the ones you don't need and sacrifice them for food and when you need to, and just keep the rotation going. I want to be able to house a whole bunch of cattle, over time. I want to be able to have at least 100 acres and 50 of it for cattle. That's kind of the goals I'm wanting in life. Man, when I think about it, that's what we should all be doing. We need to stop packing into the cities and start spreading our wings out into the environment. All of Wyoming can house a whole bunch of people. We could all have land out there where we could grow our own crops and survive off the land and the fat of the land and stuff. We could all be spread out throughout this country, and let's let the animals repopulate the fucking wild and just let us hunt what we need to survive at a time. You can kill a deer and eat a whole week off one deer. We don't need to kill 14 fucking deer, right now. Stop being fucking gorgers and start fucking being responsible fucking people and survive. We need to get rid of money. We gotta somehow make it to where we can all survive somewhere, somehow, And we all do things that enable us to eat healthy, expand longevity, open up creativity, and start worrying about real life problems and real science and shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. But nobody's here to listen to it. Nobody's here to worry about it. So, who I'm like a philosopher, It's I feel like we could do this, but everybody's just so overwhelmed with their own fucking insecurities and worries and scaredness that nobody's fucking able to do anything. You know, what's good of life if you're always just working it away for nothing. We made them all their money. They can retire and let somebody else make the money. Then they can retire and let somebody else make some money. But no, they're greedy. They want to make all the money. You know, there's literally 25 families that run the entire world in this bullshit. Like, how is that possible? 7 continents, all split up between 20 people, 25 families, and we're out here fucked. Everybody else is fucked. Oh, sure, some of they've met a bunch of people, made them friends, made them a bunch of money, but the rest of us are out here fucked. It's unbelievable. Fucked and fed bullshit. Everything we buy is junk. All of it's junk. Every bit of it. And we don't give a fuck. We ask for more. Give us more junk. Thank you. Yes. What's the next junk? Please tell us about it. It's unbelievable. They're collecting all the gold. You know why gold's so expensive right now? Is because they're trying to get all the gold on Earth bought up. So if there's no more gold in the world, guess what? They've wasted it all in technology. They're putting it all in technology. I build every rack that I build in fiber in a data center, and trust me, there's millions of them. They have 100,000 of these racks in these fucking buildings. I swear to God, there's that many. Every single one of them is worth about 10 million in technology. And that's what is running all of the infrastructure for these data centers. They're storing every single piece of data that they can. Everything you type on that fucking phone is stored somewhere. That's what a data center is. It's storage for the internet. And they have every single bit of your data, our data, my data, their data. Every bit of it's on these servers. Each rack is worth about $10 million for what it costs to build it, for what it costs to splice it in, get everything working, and everything wired in, all the technology that goes into that, all the processors and boards and motherboards and fucking sister boards, whatever the fuck boards they're in there, and that's where they store everything. So, and they have 100,000 of them. Every one of them can power each data center can power probably 4 or 5 cities worth of power and electricity. It's crazy. It's crazy. Phenomenal. You're talking about a 2 billion to 3 billion data center build that can house, terabytes, 7 trillion fucking terabytes of data they can now house. It's crazy. Yeah. Unbelievable. Come on, guys. Come to fucking talk to me. Where is everybody? Come on. Get out now. Cartman. Get it? Stop. Oh my God. No, I'm not firefighter. Do it. Do it. Come here. Talk to me. I have ideas. I want them to have ideas. I need you people to hear them. I'm running for president. I'm running for president of Venezuela right now. Because obviously they're having problems. Hey, anybody out there? Hello. Yes, I'm a fucking detective. God damn it, come talk to me. Chat filter, what's that mean? Hide all chat messages. Show every messages. All of them. Show them all. Let's see them. What kind of man do you want her? Yeah, I already read that, dog. I am atheist. I am out of my mind. And when I'm dead, I'm gone. What kind of man do you want her to marry when it's time? A good quality man like myself. Preferably she stays away from all men. Marries a nice, clean church woman. And they live happily ever after. Just finger banging each other, you know. No men. You can only hope for so much, you know. Yep, I'm gonna have fucking linebackers, fullbacks, and big ass farmers in my house. I'm about to whoop fucking ass, boy, and I will, because I'm a strong bitch, motherfucker, dude. I can bench press 5,000 pounds right now. You don't know me, son. You don't know me, son. You wanna step outside? Huh? How about that? Meet me outside. How about that? Or whatever that bitch said. Beef jerky, Jack Links, get it done, America. You think I don't fucking know Indian's language, bro? Yeah, I can talk Indian. I'm 164th Indian, Cherokee Shawnee. My grandmother was, her great grandmother was Shawnee. And my dad's side, my great great grandpa, he was grandma was Shawnee and papa was Cherokee Shawnee, and I'm a member of both. But I have a more German and Irish in my blood than I do Indians. So, hence the red beard, and my last name starts with a Bach. Bach. I'm dying, but Bach. And guess what? 9. I am German. 9. Hey, welcome to Ireland. And I'm Irish, so you know, whatever. I got German teeth. Arr, 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 arr. That's all right. I got an Irish and German attitude. And I'll whoop everybody's ass on earth. You know what I mean? I'm the baddest sumbitch on this fucking planet. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you think you can do, what you think you are. I'm a bad bitch, motherfucker. I am 5'6" tall. No, I mean, what is that? No, I'm 5'11" tall, almost 6 feet tall. I am 240 pounds right currently. I have a ripped 17-pack abs. All right, my muscles. Look at this. Look how big my fucking muscle is, buddy. You know what I mean? It's about 28 inches, I think, circumference. You know what I mean? My dick only drops about 2 inches down, but it's long enough. All right, come get some, baby. I got little dick man syndrome, and I can fucking fulfill all your wildest dreams. Come fucking find out, bud. All right. You ever heard of Chuck Liddell? Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I make him look like a fucking child infant when he fights. Yep. That's what happens when you fuck around here, Perry Tucky, bud. Know what I mean? Where my Perry County boys at? Roof. Woof. Where they at, boy? Come get some, motherfuckers. We're all fucking champions. Look at that weight bench, bitch. I can fucking squat 850 pounds right fucking now, baby. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm not joking, but I am joking right now. Haha. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I have ideas if you want to hear them, if you want to hang out. I got them wrote down. You know what I mean? It's how to live life and stuff. No? All right. Whatever. Fucking hang out with me, bitch. Yeah, dude, definitely guard your privacy. And abide by our community. I don't care if you abide by their community standards or guidelines. I'm here to talk real life fucking shit, and I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm not offended here. We're not offended here. And if they censor my fucking shit, then guess what? I can't fucking help it. So but I'm a real fucking real American man right here. No fucking bullshit. Old school. I'm old school. I'm bald. I'm old. And guess what, baby? I'm all American. So guess what? I'm gonna give it what you are. You tell me. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna give you what you am. Guess what, baby? I'm gonna fucking protect this land with everything I got. And if I have to get rid of every goddamn Congress lady, Congressman, Congress fucking military, guess what, boy? That's what us Americans are gonna do. And I don't give a fuck what you think, what you do, or what you think you can fucking do. But I guarantee you one thing, baby. I'm coming, and I'm not looking back. I will die for this country. I will fucking die for this country. And I feel like we've been misled by all of our politicians, aside from Trump, J.D. Vance. All right, the rest of them, pretty much all of them, about damn near 98% of them. Guess what, son? Need hung in the gallows for every fucking treasonous thing they've done. How is all of our government worth, every single person in our government, Senate, Congress, all of them, any of them, all right? They're all worth over $1 million. How can that be? They have $1 million in the bank account at least minimum. All right, paid off houses, mansions. They have fucking everything they could ever want. How is that can be when they make almost as much? They could make more, almost twice as much what I make, but I don't. I can't afford to wipe my ass. They make They make basically 74,000 more than I do. I make 100 grand. They make 174, right, or something like that, up to 213 maybe. They make 200,000 a year. Have a big mansion. How can they afford the mansion, and how can they afford to live like that? And I can barely pay my fucking house. I can't save money like that. No way. I could not put 100 million in the bank and have a mansion working 100 grand. Not even a fucking. I couldn't have a house. You know what I mean? Paid off, and a million in the bank in the time that they've acquired it. That's crazy. They've literally have acquired that money so quick. Dude, AOC's worth over $1 million. She was a bartender. How is that possible? You know what I mean? How is that possible? Nancy Pelosi, she's worth over $100 million. How is she worth over $100 million on $174 fucking thousand a year? That makes no goddamn sense. I don't care who the hell you are. Tell me how the fuck she's acquired over $100 million. Her portfolio is one of the best ones in the whole history. She's the best stock trader that has ever existed. She's over 80% on her stock portfolio, dude. If she's picking stock, it's 80% chance it's going fucking skyrocketing to over $10 billion, dude. It's unbelievable. She sure knows how to pick them fucking things, don't she? How is that possible? Must be what they arrested fucking Martha Stewart for doing, huh? Put her ass in jail. Guess what? Nancy Pelosi's probably going to have some sort of fucking, Hall of Fame fucking party, goddamn gallows ballroom shit, dude. It's fucking bullshit. They're going to give her awards and fucking, put her in the history books as a fucking leader, as a, what the fuck? She needs hung in the fucking street for fucking theft and treason of America, She needs locked up in prison for so goddamn long she fucking dies in there, and we get to hang her body in the street for everyone to see what happened to this fucking ungrateful fucking thieving bitch. Treason, lady. Treason. You ever hear of it? It seems we need to start hanging our traitors like we fucking used to do in this country back when we had fucking balls and didn't give a fuck about your feelings. Fucking bitch ass motherfuckers, dude. I can't fucking stand pussies, dude. Fucking can't stand them. If you're a pussy, you can get so fucking far away from me that you can't fucking even hear what I'm fucking whispering, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. They need to make punching people in the face illegal, all right? They need to make it legal. And I guarantee you, within the year, gun violence will fucking all but stop. If I'm allowed to go up and punch you in your fucking mouth for being a dickhead piece of shit, all is good in the world. You know what I mean? I could fucking sleep at night knowing that I'm allowed to go punch you in your fucking mouth for running your fucking mouth, all right, and hide behind some cop like you're a pussy bitch. Nope, officer, move. I'm gonna punch him in his fucking mouth. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Back when we used to beat the fuck out of cops when they didn't make the right fucking decision. Guess what? We used to beat the fuck out of our neighbors, go shoot them, and tell that cop to get the fuck off our land, and he fucking did. Not today. Nope, SWAT's coming and you're dying. That's what's happening today. And how can you call yourself a free fucking country? Huh? When that's happening. Tell me. How are we a free fucking country? We're not. And I guarantee you about 85% of all cops need shot in the fucking face for treason as well. All these corporations got the cops so far up their goddamn ass, it's unbelievable, dude. You know, once you fucking have all the money, guess what? Indestructible. Nope, you can go out and do whatever the fuck you want. Nothing will ever bad will come to you. Ever. Never ever. Because you got the money to get right out of it, you fucking cocksuckers. I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. I am ready to die for this country. And anybody that's getting a group together to overrun this country and give it back to the fucking people and start getting rid of our goddamn treasonous government, call me, because I'll fucking join your fucking party immediately. I say we storm the fucking government and we demand fucking answers. These motherfuckers work for us. Okay, it's about time we fucking take our rights back because we own these motherfucking government buildings. We own these goddamn federal buildings. We can walk up in there as American people. We need to march up there and fucking go get our goddamn paperwork. I want to see what's on the books. I want to see the books. Where's the fucking books, bitch? All right? Me and my uncle Smoking Joe will go up there right now, check the fucking books for all of us Americans, and guess what? There's going to be discrepancies. And some people are definitely getting fucking grounded, motherfuckers. All right? Grounded. Buried in the ground because they're traitors. They're thieving traitors. And we need to fucking go figure it out right now. They're not telling us what we want to know. Guess what? We own you. You're going to tell us right the fuck now what's going on. And we want to see the books. Nope. Our country's pussy. Nobody would ever want to do that. We can't go against our fucking police force. What, are you crazy? It's our American fucking right to know. It's our American power to know. That's what America is founded on. It's people. That's what motherfuckers forgot. That's what they're hiding. They're hiding your fucking rights to go figure out and find out right now exactly what's going on. We want to audit it. We want to audit you right now. What is going on with our money? Why are we $40 fucking trillion in fucking debt right now? I want to know right now where $40 trillion fucking dollars went, and you better have a fucking explanation. All right? What war did you fight? How many fucking wars have you fought to accumulate $40 trillion fucking dollars in debt? There's no way. $40 fucking trillion dollars. We could make everybody in America fucking $100,000 heirs. Right now, we could give everybody in America $100 trillion dollars or $100,000, and that's about $10 trillion dollars, guys. Like, where the fuck is all this money going? Yes, I can be a detective. You asked Nolan Maxwell, I can be a detective, and I want to know what's going on with this fucking country, and I want to know right the fuck now. That's what. But I'm the only fucking one in America that feels that way. All right? And Trump is about halfway to what I'm at, because I'm ready to fucking storm fucking Washington and figure out where our fucking money's at. You know, how's Nancy fucking Pelosi worth over $100 million, and this country's in $40 trillion in fucking debt, and she makes $100 grand a fucking year? How's that fucking possible? Ooh, pisses me off, but guys, it fucking really fucking pisses me the fuck off. Nobody's here to see it. Nobody's here to give a fuck. And that's what's crazy. A real leader could get us out of this. A real leader could be for the people. Trump does a great job. He's doing a fucking fantastic job fighting these fucking coward weasels. But guess what? Any president that has the people behind him is the most powerful person in the fucking world. Guess what? I want my president to be a citizen of this country and tell us citizens what exactly is going on. I want updates every second of how I'm going to fix it. All right. Please vote for me to be president. I'm going to run for president, and I'm going to be for the people, and we're going to find out exactly what's going on, and we're going to expose it all. We're not hiding behind no fucking doors, all right? My glass door is getting replaced right now. You're going to be able to see what the fuck's going on, and I'm going to be on air telling you exactly what's going on because we're going to be together watching it together happen. And I want America's feedback. Should we kill this guy or just put him in prison? And I want answers to all of our fucking thieving fucking government assistants. We're auditing everybody. Everybody's getting an audit right now. And we're all taking our money back. That's what's going on. If you made over $100 million, Nancy Pelosi, guess what? Nope. No, you did not. We're taking all your money. We're taking all of it because it was all fucking theft. You know, it's going back to the American people. Boom. We're going to start getting that debt back down. We're getting it paid because you lost it. You're fucking paying for it. You know, you're all being left with 10 grand in your bank accounts and you're starting life over. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. If you did it once, you could do it again, huh? Well, do it on your own time, bitch. Get the fuck out. We're taking all your money. That's how you solve this fucking problem. But no, I'm a crazy fucking person. I'm a psychopath for thinking that. No, I'm for America. And I'll give my life to protect America. And I'm ready to go. So call me when you want to fucking team up because I'm fucking here for it. We're going to go audit everybody. If you have a government job, you're being audited. That's what I want. And I want it right now. Come give me a like if you want to see that. Come on, guys. You can do it. America first. We want answers. Where's our money? Why are we $40 fucking trillion in debt right now? All right? We're done sending money to other countries right now. Done. Period. America first. As a matter of fact, you motherfuckers are going to start paying us or we're going to war right now. Figure it out. China, you're done trading. I don't want nothing you fucking got. Get out of my country. Mexico, you're fucking done too. Get out. All Mexicans get out. You better have a fucking U.S. citizen card right now or you're getting the fuck out. Right now. Every immigrant. You better have a fucking, if you don't have a U.S. citizen card right the fuck now, get the fuck out. That's how we solve these problems. You cannot be afraid to do what's right for America. Even if it hurts your fucking feelings. Oh, you're so sad, go join them. Get the fuck out. We're fixing this shit right now. We're locking it down right now. And we're going to abide by the fucking law or we're not doing it anymore. We're here to uphold our fucking laws. We need to get rid of the shitty laws. We need to make basic fucking laws so everybody knows them. We need 100 laws. Make them up right now for everything. And if you can't fucking get it in there, the gray areas are fucking done. There's no more fucking gray area. You fucking break the law, you're getting dealt with three ways. You're dying, you're going to jail for a while, or you're going home with a fucking fine. And that's it, period. Those are the three options. You break the law, you got three options. Fine, jail, death. Those are it. We're not housing you fucking people for nothing, all right? You're going to have to be able to fucking figure it out. You know, you're out there murdering people, you're dead. You're dying. We're shooting you right there on the spot. As soon as you're found guilty, boom, dead, you're done. We need to stop this pussy shit. We need to stop because we're all going down with the ship. The ship's going down. Are you ready to fucking sacrifice or not? I am. If I have to die, I'm gladly fucking have to die. I will give my life to save this country. Because I'm American. Now I'm getting off here because I'm pissed off. Because I'm the only fucking motherfucker that feels this way. And I'm ready to burn that fucking ship down before it sinks if I don't get the fucking right answers. And that's how you people need to think too. Vote for me. KillerRedDuck, President of the United States, 2020, whatever.